Yeah, so I recently reviewed a power bank, a small portable power bank. Now, ALLPOWERS have been kind enough to send me out a bit of a bigger unit plus some solar panels for solar charging. Not that we can do that in this country because we very rarely have sunlight, but I'll show you the device. I'll show you it charging some bits and pieces, some everyday kind of equipment you might need if you're out and about, camping, beach, having a barbecue. You can literally run everything off this quite small power bank. Now, I haven't opened it yet. We're going to do that now. Yeah, I'm not the most brainy when it comes to kind of power units, power banks. I don't really know wattage or anything like that. None of the kind of technical specs, but we'll just show you it. We'll just show you it from my point of view, someone who's fairly new to power banks. So it's, you know, it's quite idiot proof. So this is the power bank here from ALLPOWERS. I opened it to look inside, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet. Instead of me just kind of reading off the specs, I have no idea what any of it means. I'll just kind of show you the box and show you how they're written on the box, and hopefully you'll understand it a little bit better than I do. Yeah, so it comes in a nice box. It's the VOLIX P300. This is the unit here. We do have the kind of solar kit as well. We will hook that up and show it to you. But all of the kind of nerdy, geeky specs are there. It means nothing to me. All I want to know, does it charge my devices, basically. So what we'll do is we'll take it out of the box, show you the unit. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I love this thing. We've actually got a road trip planned in August. We're going to Europe and we're driving. So something like this would be ideal in the car, just to keep kind of devices charged. We have 3 kids in the car. They'll all want to charge their phones, and something like this is absolutely perfect. It comes very well shipped, a lot of the foam, all of your standard paperwork, and the actual unit itself, it doesn't look too big. And what I do like about this is already, I can see it, this little kind of carry handle, which is really nice, really convenient if you are kind of out and about with it, camping. Another reason why I love these power units is camping. I do a lot of camping, and these literally, they're lifesavers. We do have a box of goodies, which will be the charge cable. Yeah, you can charge it via solar, you can car charge it, or you can charge it with your mains at home. And this thing actually has a 0 to 100% charge in 1 hour, which is incredible. That is so good. So yeah, 1 hour fast charge on this device. And that's everything. I've got to say, I do like the look of the unit. It's nice and thin and not too heavy. Heavy enough, but not too heavy. You know, it feels premium without being ridiculously heavy. And it's got rubber feet on the bottom just to stop it kind of sliding around. Nice big flat surface on the top. I don't think it's got wireless charging. Again, I would have loved to have seen wireless phone charging. This is the front of the device here. You have a 12-volt charging port there. You have a standard UK plug port. You have the power button, USB A, 18 watts, USB-C, 100 watts, and a USB-A, 18 watts. So you do have this fan on the side. Look at the front of the device here. A really nice coloured display here. So it's got your input, output, and your percentage of the actual device, 72%. And you have like a normal everyday plug socket there. So if you're charging a laptop, or even like a hairdryer, if you're out camping, hair straighteners, anything like that, you can run it off this socket here. So this side, this is where you charge it from your mains. This is your solar charge, which I do have, and I will show you that. Quite simple, but quite a nice design. I do like that. Very kind of simplistic, but stylish. Yeah, I do like this device because it is kind of fast charge, 0 to 100 in an hour, which is pretty fantastic, I think. I do like the display as well, colourful. I do like the front of it here, the side of my hand. You can just see the width. You know, it's not very big at all. I do like the coloured display. The only thing I would have liked to see is another couple, or another one, USB-C port. It's only got one. All my devices, literally charge with USB-C nowadays. These USB-A quite old school, quite redundant. It's 2026. I mean, you can still use them, but USB-C is pretty much the way forward now in terms of gadgets, devices, stuff like that. All kind of phone chargers now are USB-C. So I would have liked to have seen at least one more of them. I like it. I like it. Again, all this kind of real estate on the top. I would have liked to have seen that be a wireless charger, but it's not. But I think in terms of price, it's about £260 all in with the solar panels at the moment, which is good value. I think it's a good price for what you get in. There's a lot of power here. Just a shame about the wireless charger. So yeah, you've got your cigarette lighter port there for charging it in the car. You can charge it via solar or charge it via the main. So very versatile in terms of kind of charging this thing. So camping trips are perfect. If you have the weather for it, the solar panels will come in really handy for this. I think this 12-volt DC adapter, I think it's 0 to 100 in 3 hours via the car. So if you are on a road trip like we will be in Europe, this thing is going to come in extremely handy, and we can charge it as we're driving. So that is really cool. 0 to 100 in terms of solar, I think it's about 1.5 hours. You can get full charge via solar. It has a 300 watt output and 256 watt hour capacity. Plenty of juice. Now they say you can charge your drone 3.7 times of this. You can run a mini fridge for 3.4 hours. So you can run a 55 watt portable TV for 4.4 hours. And a 120 watt kettle you can run for 1.8 hours as well. That's it really. We'll put some devices on. We'll plug a drone in, my phone, my camera, stuff like that. And we'll try and run some household appliances like a kettle. Right, we have a rare bit of sunlight. So we might be able to set the set the solar panels up. Rare sun in the UK. We've had a break in the weather. The Solex SE100. This is the solar panels you can get with the power unit. So let's crack them open. I've never done this before. We're going to do this real time together. So yeah, definitely not an expert. Never kind of set up solar panels. So this will be interesting to see. If I can do it, you can do it. Boom, 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 boom. Aha! So they come in a nice big box. Looks like they come in a really nice kind of bag. They do. Get rid of these foam pieces. So yeah, I like the way it comes in a carry bag. So if you are kind of camping, all comes pretty compact in this really nice bag. Aha! And all the cables you need are included as well, which is important. So yeah, first time ever using solar panels. You might get a few odd nice days in kind of June, July, but sun in this country is very rare. So yeah, there's our cables. They should be pretty straightforward. The actual unit itself here. Aha! Instructions, we don't need to read them. And that is the unit there. So there we go. The Solex SE100 solar panels. They just fold out like that. And they're really good kind of build quality, really sturdy. I think that's how you kind of prop them up. We'll go in the garden and try and set them up quick now. But decent build quality. And I like the way they come in this shit. So although I've never set up solar panels before, it's idiot proof. You can't go wrong, look. That goes in there and that goes in there. It's only one way it will go in. So even I can do it. There you go, clicks in, nice satisfying click. And what I will probably do is just leave them attached in the bag, just saves taking them out. There you go, that is the cables attached, and now that literally just goes into the power unit and it will charge off the sunlight, if we have any. Typically the sun has gone in. We had a rare moment of sunlight, but we'll try it anyway. But that's kind of how it stands up. It's got two legs at the back, just props up. Simple as that. And of course you face it towards the sunlight. Plug in our unit there and see if we can draw any power to this thing to charge it. But yeah, you can imagine on a sunny day when you're out camping with the family, this thing would be perfect. So here we go, 70%, 72% battery. Let's plug her in. Here we go, it is charging. We are drawing power. 1 watt of power. 2 watts, 0 watts. Yeah, that's because it's not particularly sunny here. In fact, there's no sun at all. So yeah, but you can see it. It is working. It's trying to work. Here we go. Where's the sun? So let's run a few different appliances. See if we can run a kettle. Yeah, you saw the solar panels there. Didn't really get too much out of them because it's a nice day out there, but there's no kind of direct sun. So we'll try and plug in the kettle and see if we can run a kettle from it. So that's now plugged in. Maybe you can't run a kettle off it. You have to check like all the kind of amps and wattage of devices you are planning to kind of use it with. So maybe no kettle, or maybe you can buy like a travel kettle that's not as high wattage as this one. Doesn't seem to want to work with the kettle. Oh, there we go, it worked then. So no, it's not liking the kettle. I was looking forward to that cup of tea. So let's just turn her on again. Let's try and charge my laptop. Yeah, it's gonna depend on what kind of voltage things are. Kettles are quite high voltage, so it should charge my laptop absolutely fine. So there we go, we are now charging my laptop, and it tells you the output. So we're getting 59 watts output, charging my laptop using the AC. Tells you everything you need to know there on the display. And there we go. So I am out and about. I can still edit my videos by charging my laptop, which is really cool. And I didn't want to use the plug. You could just take the USB-C here and plug that directly in. Do it that way. And there we go. We're now charging it via the USB-C port. So different options. Definitely a capable little device. Right. Yeah, it's not liking the kettle. And there we have it. We are charging a drone, a phone, a watch, and an action camera. Now these mini little power banks are decent, but you'd only get literally one charge out of that from my phone. They're good because they slip into your pocket, but if you want something more substantial, then definitely invest in one of these. And with a 0 to 1 hour charge time, it's absolutely perfect. And there is loads of different charge options. I already said about the 12-volt car adapter and the solar. I'll stick a GoPro on as well, because that's what we use when we're out and about filming adventures. We know it charges my laptop as well, so really good. Really do like this. You could probably run a low wattage hairdryer, hair straighteners of this thing. I don't actually own any of that, believe it or not. So yeah, you can run stuff like that. Good for charging tablets, phones, game consoles. That's the point. I wonder if it will charge my Nintendo Switch. I might just try that quick. 2 seconds. So if I'm out and about, one thing I can't be without, it's me, hello, is my Nintendo Switch 2. These are quite powerful. So we'll see if it charges. The battery, it's been docked, so it's already 100%. But if I plug it in, you'll see it comes up. So yes, it is charging. So it charges the Switch. So I'm happy. I'm happy. We've been charging for about 5 minutes and it's still 70%. And I started at like 72%, so that's pretty damn impressive for such a small handheld device. Very impressive. So that is the ALLPOWERS. For all the technical jargon, do check out the link in the description, the website. Everything is kind of listed there. I don't know too much about the ins and outs of all the specs. I just know it's a good little device. It charges everything I need it to charge. It'd be great in an emergency or out and about on a camping adventure, camper van, in the car for long trips. Just anything where you need kind of instant power. It's lightweight, it's affordable. Yeah, plug in all that stuff. The fan didn't even kick in once. So we're not really putting it for its kind of potential. I've got nothing really that I could really test it out. I don't really own any power tools or anything like that. You know, I'm quite a basic man. I just want to charge my camera gear and that's it. And it does that absolutely perfectly. Yeah, there you go. Have a look at the front. I think it's great. I really do. And this will be coming with me on all my adventures. I just do wish it did have a wireless charger on the top, but maybe that's something they can look into for the next model. But yeah, that's the ALLPOWERS with solar. Definitely worth checking out. And if you have enjoyed this video and want to know more about this unit or buy one yourself, the link is in the description. I really do appreciate you watching these videos. This is the only one I'll be using from now on. Absolutely perfect for me and my lifestyle. So thank you so much, ALLPOWERS, for sending this out. Really do appreciate it. Grab yours in the description and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.